Hey guys, Zeramus555 here. It's been requested that someone wanted me to do a Dueling Network video explaining how to use the program. So I'm gonna quickly go over how to use it and how to quickly build a deck and get dueling people and how everything works. So what I'm gonna be calling this is Dueling Network for Dummies. No offense to the guy that requested this, not saying you're dumb or anything. I thought that was a good title. So anyways, I'm going to get started. So once you sign up a Dueling Network account, it's very easy. They're just going to send you an email and you have to confirm. And as you can see here, I've got everything set up on my screen. There's Blacklisted Soldier, a gay card. Anyways, yeah, so you log in and then all you have to do, you should just have it all set up automatically. You just click Duel and the user limit is reached. So one sec, guys. Probably should have got this set up before. That's one thing you're going to find as well. Sometimes the user limit is going to be reached, but it's very easy to get in. You just have to keep doing this until it lets you in. Otherwise, if you donate, apparently the guy will give you access to get through. So there we go, I'm in. So when you come to the main menu, it's pretty simple. There's an exit button to go back to your login screen. There's a Duel Room. There's a deck constructor. That's where you're going to be building all your decks. There is a rankings where you can check and see how everyone's ranked up. I really don't care about that stuff because I don't like playing rated. There's profile viewer where you can check out other people's profiles, find people playing, add to friends, whatnot. There's some you can change password, then there's my profile. Now down in the bottom left corner you'll see here there's an online users, and that will show everybody that's online. You're always at the top. I think green people are administrators, I think. But it's all alphabetical. The only problem with it is you're going to find you're trying to click at somebody's name and it moves around. They need to fix that somehow. It's really irritating. And then there's a public chat where you can go in, you can talk to the people and get trolled hard and whatnot, all that fun stuff. And there's private chat, and it says the use the online user list to initiate a private chat. So how you're going to do that is you're going to find somebody, not in here, sorry, and the online users, and you're going to double click on them and it's going to pop up in the private chat and then you can talk to that person. So I'm going to start off with profile. So how it works is you go in and you're going to have all these pictures to pick from. And all that's going to be is basically just your profile picture. I like Celtic Guardian. I think he's badass. Some of these are actually pretty cool, and as you win more ranked duels, you unlock more pictures. Some of them are retardedly hard to get. Like I think the hardest ones are you need like 10,000 wins or something stupid. So also with profile, you can just write down. You can write down, what your profile or what you're about and all that fun stuff. Now down here in the bottom right corner, you're gonna see these card backs. Now, when you get your reputation up from dueling people, this will allow you to unlock other cards. Unfortunately, at the moment, my rep is low, and I'll get to why in a minute. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. Oh, frick. There we go. Yeah, and down the bottom right corner, just another thing, you can actually turn on the music here. Turn it off. I like it muted because it sounds annoying. So over to profile viewer. So this is where you're going to type in somebody's name to look for them. You can calculate your rating. It'll tell you what your rating and reputation is. Rating, like I said, is just how you unlock stuff, and it kind of just tells, how many, I guess, games you've kind of won or something. I don't know how it works. And then reputation is... This is the thing that drives me nuts, is you go in and play people, and there's this option to ASS people, or ass people if you want to call it that way. And that's the people that are either being dicks or they're cheating or something. But the problem with this is you're going to find that a lot of the time you're going to be playing people and you're going to be beating them, or you're going to play some stupid person that doesn't know the rules of the game, and they're going to get frustrated and they're going to push the ass button, and then you lose reputation. So it's happened to me several times where I went and played ranked games and I've been asked and my rep has been dropped so low that I can't really do a whole lot about it. So then it's also got your wins, your losses, your draws, your status, blah, 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 blah. That's pretty easy. You can add people to friends. Pretty simple. The rankings, like I showed you guys. So I'm going to get to this. This is kind of the thing of how it works. It's very simple. This is my scrap deck for the format. As you guys know, I've changed it around a bit. I'm still testing things. But what you're going to do is it's very simple. You can fit up to 60 cards. It's going to tell you your deck size right here. and in the top left, and then it's going to tell your monster count. Normal monster count's above that. Ritual monsters is below that, and then spells and traps. And then there's a side deck below that and your extra deck. Now on the bottom left corner, you're going to have clear deck, sort deck, and then you can actually look through and see all your decks that you've created. I have tons on here, but those don't really matter at the moment. You can make a new deck. So I'm just going to do that right now and show you guys how it works. So you click new deck, and it's going to ask you for a name. I'm going to put in test deck just for now, just to show you guys how it works. It's kind of slow. Okay, and then we push enter. And now, so what deck should we build, guys? Let's build Morphtronics, something stupid. So all you have to do is you just go up in the top right corner here where it says search, and you can get more complicated with it if you want to, but no one really uses these. So you're just going to type in Morph, and then all the cards that have the word Morph in the name are going to appear. That includes Metamorphosis, Morphing Jar, Megamorph. Oh, and here we go, the Morphotronic cards. So it's very easy how you can do this. If you'll see where the card is, we'll say in Megamorph's case here, this is actually a perfect example. Megamorph is at 2. Now, that means that I can only bring 2 into the deck, and once I try bringing the third one, it's going to say limit reached. Now, the thing with that is, of course, let's go into 3, but other cards such as Metamorphosis, which are banned, you can still drag them in, but you will only be able to play in the traditional format, which I'll show you when I get over to the dueling thing. Next is going to be Morphing Jar, which is the same thing. You pull it over and you can't pull over another one. So yeah, it's very simple. You just basically grab a card you want to put in, and you just drag and drop, and it's going to automatically bring it up into the highest slot. You don't have to worry about that. So that's pretty simple. So you just drag, 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 etc., etc. So that's very easy to use. You just do the same with spells, and it's going to tell you I just added 6 monsters, etc., etc. It's very simple, very easy to use. I really don't think I need to explain it more than that. The search engine's very simple. So let's go into the extra deck. Let's say I want to add Trishula. So I'm going to type in just Trish. I don't really need to type the whole thing, and there he is. So you cannot drag extra deck monsters, obviously, into the main deck slot. They will obviously fit into the side deck slot, though. But what you're going to want to do is take Trishula, and you're going to want to put him down in the extra deck slot. And it's just that simple. You're just going to basically type in your extra deck monsters, Black Rose, and then we'll say, what's another one here? Exceeds. Let's put in Utopia. I'll show you how the Exceed thing works as well. So you just drag and drop. So yeah, very easy, guys. I'm not going to go over it more than that. It's just very simple to use. Yeah, let's get on to the whole dueling thing. I'll save, I'll delete that later. So let's click on Dueling Room, and I'm going to explain how everything works here. So right now my scraps, it's the deck I've selected down in the bottom left here, and as you can see where it says host a duel in the yellow bar section, there's advanced, which is rated. That's where people can ask you, like I was saying. That's where if you want to get your rank up, that's where you're going to want to play, but there's going to be a lot of good players in there. Advanced, unrated, so that's if you don't want to worry about your rank or anything, and then traditional is unrated as well. Now, traditional, you could play with decks that don't have any banned cards, but it'll only let you play traditional if you do have banned cards in your deck. Now, I'm running Heavy Storm in my deck right now because I'm testing for next format, so I can only play in traditional. Now, another thing you can do is you can click on the Watch button. I'm going to show you this first before I get to the dueling. So, you're going to see all the different things you can watch, and all you really have to do is you just click, and it's going to bring you into the match. Now, as you'll see on the bottom left here, there's going to be tons of other people watching. So there's 11 watchers. That's quite a few. There's the people playing. You cannot see the person's hand who's playing. I guess that's for security reasons. This is kind of funny. This guy's playing Dragoon, and he has 2 Stardust Dragon Assault modes out. But yeah, that's how you watch. So let's quit out. So back into dueling. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play my scraps. I'll show you guys. Actually, you know what? I'm going to play something from this format just so I don't confuse anybody. I'll play my Tengu Plant. Okay, so I'm going to click just unrated advanced because that's where most people are usually going to play. Now, if you want to, you can type in notes like testing, TCG only. Now, TCG, of course, means trading card game, OCG, or sorry, Yeah, trading card game. And then OCG means whatever. Anyways, basically TCG's North America and OCG's Asia and wherever else. So that's just so you don't have to play against decks that aren't actually out yet, like Dark Worlds and whatnot that aren't fun to play. You can also put a password if you want other people to only be able to enter that know the password, but this really doesn't matter. So yeah, we're going to go host duel, and there we go. That was convenient. I popped up at the top there. And now as you'll see, there's people trying to go into my game. So I'm going to pick Joey Wiener. And I was going to pop up at rock, paper, scissors. I'm just going to tell Joey I'm filming this. Let him know. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click one, of course, rock, paper, scissors. So I'm going to pick scissors, and he picked paper. So now I get to go first. So I'm going to pick number one. One sec here, guys. I'm just going to check how the time looks here. Okay, so I draw my hand. Really good hand, guys. Actually, this is amazing. Okay, so we're just going to quickly play a duel here. So I'm going to normal summon Tengu. So it's very simple. Like as you see, when you click on a card, there's going to be different things you could pick. Like Lone Fire, there's normal summon, set, special summon and attack, special summon and defense, 2 graveyard, 2 top of deck, banish, which was removed from play for all you people that haven't got used to the new wording yet, to bottom of deck, and reveal. Reveal lets my opponent see the card. There's also things down the bottom right here where you can shuffle your hand if I feel like it, and you can show your opponent your hand. Over in the bottom left here is obviously your extra deck. Very simple. I haven't put Exceeds in there yet, so I'm probably screwed. And then you'll see on the right is obviously your deck. So I'm going to summon Tengu, and then I'm going to set 2 back rows and end. Just let them know I'm doing a Dueling Network video. Okay. Pot of Avarice, excellent. So yeah, this is a pretty amazing hand, as you guys probably know. So I'm going to go Lone Fire Blossom. I'm just going to go off here just to show you guys how funny this is. It's very easy. The only thing that you really have to worry about with Dueling Network is just make sure that you are waiting for your opponent's responses. There's nothing more annoying than playing with people that don't wait. Now I'm going to quickly explain. You have the draw phase thing here. You have the standby phase, main phase 1, battle phase. Now the only thing you really have to worry about is the battle phase because otherwise your monsters won't have the option to attack on them. Also down the bottom here we have the die roll, which I'll click on this. I'll show you. Okay, I roll a 5. There's the coin flip. And then we have the scapegoat tokens. So very simple. And in the middle here you have your life points. You can change to plus and minus. And down the very bottom left corner you have Admit Defeat, Offer Draw, and the Ask button, which is not applicable when you're in unrated. And then you'll see here the Watchers chat, which are people that are watching the duel. They can check out and see what you're doing. So anyways, I'm just going to quickly finish this turn, and then I'll just so you can scoop it up. So Lone Fire, Tribute, Lone Fire to Grave. So yeah, you guys get the idea. That's how it works. It's very simple. Basically, all you're going to do is synchroing. I'll just quickly show you how to overlay. So say I have 2 Tengus in the field at level 4, you can go up the top, it says overlay. You put them on top, and they're going to go on top of each other. You go into your extra deck, and I don't really have an Exceed, but basically you're going to see the Exceed, you're going to go special summon overlay or whatever, and then it's going to summon the Exceed. So yeah, guys, that's how it works. It's very simple. Hope that explains everything to you. Anyways, guys, I'm 555 signing out. Peace.